We have to ensure that BARDA is properly funded so that it can continue to strengthen our preparedness and our response capabilities. Stable funding creates important new opportunities for R&D, manufacturing, and testing. It prevents the inefficiency caused when businesses ramp their efforts up and down as they switch between a war and peacetime footing against pandemics. And it provides the certainty that industry needs to make life-saving investments in novel platform technologies before it's too late. To this end, biotech companies are prepared to work with the government to make investments in new technologies for vaccines and therapeutics, also for novel antivirals and excess manufacturing capacity that can be activated when needed. That's why Bio supports allocating funding today that will allow for a timelier and life-saving response tomorrow.
We invest in companies irregardless of the size. We are interested in the technology and the innovation, and there has been a lot of innovation that has occurred during the COVID pandemic, and we want to try and leverage that innovation and bring it forward because that is the way that we will be better prepared for the next pandemic.
You have to approach this with an attitude of collaboration. We have to solve problems in a multidisciplinary way across agencies, among firms. We've seen a lot of that with the COVID vaccine. We need to learn from it and deploy it again and again.
Well, the COVID-19 pandemic displayed extraordinary challenges and holes in our health security preparedness and response. It also presented many opportunities to make lasting improvements. We must use these lessons to ensure we're prepared for any future threat, whether they be chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, or other emerging infectious disease.
Sustaining these public-private partnerships and building a domestic bioindustrial base to get us through this pandemic and far beyond it is of clear and high importance for the health and safety of the public, for national security, and for economic growth. We need to use best practices for government and industry working together, not only to build future pandemic preparedness, but also for the U.S. to remain a leader in the global bioeconomy.